I wanted to talk in this video about how caregiving for parents can impact and affect a relationship. I've had it where people feel very angry and resentful when their husband or wife, girlfriend or boyfriend doesn't support them in being there for their parents, or doesn't allow their parent to move closer or move in with them for a period of time, and it can cause a lot of distance and frustration to a relationship. So it's so important to support one another and also to discuss what is acceptable in terms of time, money, financial support, and I mean by money, and also how you're going to maintain the close relationship. All of these things need to be factored in. I've had relationships where a man or a woman was not there for their parents, and then their parent died, and they've held on to the anger and the resentment towards their partner for many years. I've also had it where relationships have ended where a spouse feels so neglected because all their partner did for many years is just focus on their parents and left them to either run the house themselves, run the finance themselves, run the children and all the activities and all the duties and responsibilities themselves, and they felt like they were totally disregarded. And it's a really sensitive subject because you want to be there for your lover, your partner, you also want to be there for your parents, and you don't want to regret not doing either. So this is where it's so important to discuss things in a peaceful way, set some boundaries, get some additional help if you need to. And that can mean in terms of getting a relationship support specialist to talk it through and be there to mediate, or it can mean getting extra help to look after the parents, extra help to look after the children or the home, to really support you so that you can both look back and say, yeah, this was a challenging time for us, but we grew together rather than to grow apart. So first of all, understanding each other's needs, having a compassionate view that you're not deliberately trying to hurt one another, neglect one another, and prioritizing what is important to you both. This can really, really help. And then once you've established that, then having a family meeting, bringing in other siblings if that's relevant to you, bringing in your children and discussing how things might change, and also not being fixed. Being able to adapt, say, well, let's try this. Okay, let's test this out. Let's explore what this might look like. And then if it's not working, having regular meetings and saying that this isn't working for me, this is too much, this is too little, this is whatever it is. It's so important to keep the honest, open lines of communication flowing. Because the worst thing you want to happen is you're not communicating, you're both living separate lives, and then later on, years down the line, there's a lot of resentment that's there, a lot of negativity, and the relationship then tends to suffer. If you need any more support on this, do check out my podcast show, because on that I have a much longer episode on caregiving. You can find it on Spotify and on iTunes. It's How to Save Your Marriage with Nicola. And also, if you're looking for more relationship support, do check out my website, nicolabeer.com. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, do subscribe to the YouTube channel where I'm posting videos monthly. From my heart to yours, thanks for watching.